Welcome to Aura by Vibes Lifestyle, inspired living, inspiring you to amplify your aura. Thank you for being here. Having a strong self-concept is the foundation for anything that you may want to create or manifest in this life. With a strong, balanced, and stable foundation, there are truly no limits. Establishing your unshakable self-concept leads to true confidence. You trust yourself. You know your value and your worth. You treat yourself with the utmost respect, and you honor your morals, values, and ethics. Your boundaries are secure and upheld. You do not lower your standards or requirements for anyone. Being confident in your self-concept doesn't allow people to access you and to take advantage of you. Unless people give you proper treatment, they become completely irrelevant to you. This is how you ultimately reclaim your power. Be sure to avoid insecure people. Of course, everyone has a bit of insecurity about various things. However, an overall insecure individual will see you as a threat and try to dim your light. Do not allow this. Also, remember that modifying the behavior of others is not your responsibility. Allow them to have their journey. Once you have communicated your standards and boundaries to them, if they are still not respecting you, walk away. Where your attention goes is where your alignment is. So you will know exactly what you are aligned with by seeing what it is that you have been focusing on. You must be the architect of your mind. Living with mindful intention will take you where you need to go. Spending time alone with self will help you to build your self-concept foundation. Some people struggle with being alone, and some people absolutely love and prefer it. If you are someone who wrestles with the idea of not having people around, or at least being on the phone with someone, try to look at it this way. How can you know yourself if you can't be alone? It is necessary to have long periods of alone time, because that is when you can dive deeper into what it is that motivates and inspires you. What do you love? What are your favorite things? Where would you like to travel? What would you like to create? You need silence and space to make room for these things to enter your life. When you're alone, it allows you to curate the reality that you desire. You can have the thermostat at a comfortable temperature that suits you. You can walk around nude. You can play the music loud or binge watch that old show as many times as you want to. You can spend time journaling, learning more about yourself. You can read that book you've been putting off for months, going for morning walks, learning a new language, or even developing a full morning or night routine could be a wonderful addition to your lifestyle. All of the spiritual masters embraced solitude. When you're alone, you're not wearing a mask. There is no one that you need to smile for, to pretend for, to make feel comfortable in your presence, or come up with the right responses. Being alone feels bad to the ego, but it is not. Practice sitting alone daily and just be with yourself. Learn to enjoy your own presence. Until you've mastered yourself, you cannot master reality. Use time alone to strengthen self-reflection, self-programming, and self-discovery. Release all self-consciousness. There are guided meditations, workshops, and journaling prompts that can help you with this. It's time to drop the old identity and shift into the new identity, the identity that's going to serve your highest self. Activate your feminine or masculine energy. Imagine yourself as a confident person who never has to conform to others. Can you imagine? Just feel that for a moment. Not having to be consumed by the opinions of others, not having to be weighed down by their projections. I highly recommend that you look deeper into neuroplasticity, and I'm going to talk a bit more about that as well. I want you to see how that can change your life by rewiring your mind. Conforming leads to misaligned people and situations. You may be able to look back over past experiences of your life and see how this could be the case. When you are conforming, you are not being authentic nor true to yourself. It also leads you to not trusting yourself because it tells you that other people know what's best for you more so than you do. So then how can you really trust yourself? How can you depend on yourself and rely on yourself and know that you are the one that you should look to for the answers? You don't need someone else to tell you what you should or should not do. You can go within. You have an internal navigation system. Self-mastery leads to self-trust. Be sure to do daily practices that lead to a more concrete sense of self-trust. Self-trust is actually a currency that is exchanged into confidence. Always keep your word and the promises that you make to yourself. You have to be able to know and believe that you will follow through with what you say you are going to do. Imagine another person tells you they're going to do something, and then they don't. And you know the feeling associated with that. You feel like, I don't even know if I can believe this person anymore. I don't know if I can trust them. I don't know if I can depend on them. The same thing goes for yourself. So you just have to remember that. Do what you say. Keep your word to yourself. If you tell yourself you're going to start doing something on Monday, and that's going to be your new practice or your new routine, do it. Show up for yourself. You deserve it, right? Of course, absolutely. There's no question or doubt about it. You deserve all things good. You are worthy. And that's why building this foundation of confidence is going to take you so many places. Because when you try to approach opportunities with a lack of confidence, how do you think that will go for you? The answer is pretty obvious. Your confidence creates your desired reality. Your reality is affected by your ability to conduct yourself. The stronger your vibrational frequency is, the more confidence you radiate. That's your aura. Amplify your aura and stay inspired.